Beautiful. Thank you. That's David Klein Lovett on our meditation music this morning. Thank you so much, David. We appreciate you. So grateful. Good morning, Agape. Yeah, good morning. It's so good to see you all this morning. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to Agape Spiritual Center. It's a beautiful place. Agape means unconditional love. If you are here with us for the very first time. Yeah. So it's a good day today. So wonderful. Yes. All right now. We're still in celebration. Reverend Michael's birthday. So grateful. Hey, Lisa Nichols is in the house with us this morning. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's so good. We have Geminell with us this morning. And the Agape International Choir. Hey. All right now, I'm Marianne Lewis, Music and Arts Director here. It's a pleasure to welcome you. Hey, let's sing together, everyone. Yes? All right. Feel free to stand if you like. Okay. We're loving y'all at home. Sing with us as well. Yes. All right. Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh. Come on, John.
You do the best you see. Ashe, oh. To the excellence that's meant to be. Ashe, oh. Receive the power in your hands to create new life at your command. We sing Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh, oh, Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh.
To declare and claim the light in you.
Ashe, oh.
Is a gift we must awaken to.
Ashe, oh. We're designed to speak a word and know. Ashe, oh. As it is above, it is below. Ashe, oh. Ashe, Ashe, oh. We sing Ashe, 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 oh. Ashe, 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 oh. Ashe,
We are calling forth the light of love. As it is below, it is above. Emanate power of the sun. And know that it's already done.
Give it up for the Agape International Choir, all those bright
Joshua
smiles and
Johnson.
lights on the stage. Go ahead and rise up for me, if you would, for the reading of our meditative thought. I figured I'd let you sit down so you could get in. We could use a squat today, yeah? Open up your heart and take this in. The question is not about becoming. The question is about revealing. When we concentrate our energy on having to become, we miss the revelation of who and what we already are. A revelation of our true nature pours over us a rain of grace, blessing, benediction, the crown of which is a humility born of unspeakable gratitude for having glimpsed the immensity of our being. The mind can receive insights, but it cannot reveal our true essence. It is in the quietude of contacting the soul and communing with spirit that revelation graces us. That's for us to contemplate as we move through the week from our very own Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. Marianne?
Thank you so much, Reverend Jason. It's time now for our congregational song, so we invite you to remain standing. We invite you to stand at home. It's so beautiful to stand together with individuals all around the globe as we stand for these words of truth, for this unconditional love that is our true essence. So use me. The words are on the screen. Feel free to follow along. If it's your first time, let's sing out. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, needing us to shine its light as He has you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I
Welcome. We're going to welcome to the stage, right here, right now, Geminell. She's from San Diego, R&B singer, multi-instrumentalist, producer. She says music and healing are one and the same. She created a wellness-focused recording, Mantra Loops series. The album has ongoing virtual meditation series, elevates universal teachings and affirmations which are embedded within the music. Volume 2 is in the works, as well as collaborations with Ted, Girl Trek, Tony Jones, Lizzie Jeff. She continues to spread light with music and curation of wellness-centered spaces through she and her husband's co-founded company, Arise Wellness. Give her some love and appreciation. And on the chat.
Good morning, Agape. So today's meditative thought was right in line with the mantra that really resonates with me right now. I release to receive. And when I wrote this mantra, I was really thinking about just loosening my grip and allowing the gifts that are meant for me to come to me, rather than thinking about who I can become, just allowing myself to be my most present self. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. In order to grow, I got to set it free. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. In order to flow, I got to set it free. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. In order to grow, I got to set it free. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I release to receive. Whatever's meant for me, it will come back to me. In order to flow, I got to set it free. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. I ain't gonna be the one that's stopping me, no. No. Radiating this peace, no one was stopping me. I'm ready to receive, I receive. I release to receive. Now I'm radiating this peace, no one was stopping me. I'm ready to receive, I receive. Thank you.
Yes, Give her some love and appreciation. Thank you so much. And if you're on the chat online, you can give her some love and appreciation. Let's give the house band some love and appreciation. We have on percussion Idris Hester, on the keyboards Christian Klikovitz, guitar David Neal, and drums Ray Fred Griffin, and bass Dwayne Augustine, under the direction of Marianne Lewis, director of our music and arts. Give them some love and appreciation, yay! They're here every week. So beautiful, beautiful day, Agape. Wonderful to see you. As always, when I get to do this, I'm grateful to say that I'm the hosting minister for the service today. Reverend Dr. Michael is traveling. He's in Miami, Florida. We will hear more from him later, and I will say a couple more things. But of course, we are surrounding him and lifting him in his expression of what he is doing there. He is lifting us. I know, because he sent me pictures of myself up here. So he's watching. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, here we go. As always, when Reverend Michael travels, powerful, spiritually activated consciousness of truth in the pulpit for you, for me, for all of us to elevate and expand our awareness of truth. Today we have the magnificent, we are blessed to have Lisa Nichols here. Yes, give her some love and appreciation. Powerful, dynamic, as Reverend Michael says, powerful motivational speaker. If you haven't heard her, you're in for a treat. And if you've heard her, you know something's going to shift in your consciousness today. Her topic is, I love this, the revolution of self-love. Yes, looking forward to this. So if this is your first time worshiping with us, if this is the first time in the sanctuary, I just invite you to stand. And if you're online and you're new, just stand up. We're not going to ask you to do anything. Just stand up. And the congregation would like to allow the love in our hearts, that agape love, to flow through our hands. So just accept the blessing, and this is what we say. Welcome to Agape. We recognize you. We know who you really are. You are the spiritual image and likeness of God. You are a unique way that love, intelligence, and divine beauty are happening on the planet. You are a one-of-a-kind spiritual genius, here to glow for God. We acknowledge the flame of spiritual consciousness in you. We acknowledge the flame of spiritual consciousness in you. We celebrate your life. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. Welcome to Agape. Accept the love, and online, accept the love. And we know that you will be here with us at some point, so thank you so much. As always, in our time of this service, we have magnificent Agape licensed spiritual practitioners of First Ecclesiastical Order of the Church. It takes several years to go through the classes to become a licensed practitioner. So we have practitioners holding us in prayer through the service, on site and remotely. We have a magnificent licensed practitioner coming forward at this time with a specific task. And he will be doing our affirmations, our purpose statement, our reading, and a living evocation of the heart. I want to tell you about Willard Williams just for a moment. Yeah, so he's been here at Agape for coming up on 15 years. He's been a licensed, he's been at Agape, yeah, and then he's been a licensed practitioner for coming up on 10 years. The way that I know Willard is that as the very soul of service. He is the soul of service. He is the embodiment of it. So when he speaks his word, shift happens in consciousness. And we're acknowledging him because he and Brenda are moving this week. So just give him some love when Willard comes out.
I love that, Reverend Coco, about shift happens. Because I thought she was going to say I was full of shift. And we've been going at this for years. Before I begin, I want to say 3 weeks ago, they honored me and Brenda as we were leaving. And ever since then, people have asked the same question, well, when are you leaving? And it's actually, this day is my last day. So this is a little emotional, but good morning, Agape. Reverend Michael's theme for this month is True Revolutionaries of Love. It is our moment, and our guest speaker today is Lisa Nichols. What a way to wrap up this day. Thank you. And our topic today is the revolution of self-love. It was my joy to facilitate our meditation session this morning with music by a friend of mine, David Klein Lovett. Today's musical inspiration are Geminell and the Agape International Choir, under the direction of our own practitioner, Mary Ann Lewis. Our interpreters for the day are Romina Mina and her daughter Luna and T.L. Forsberg. Agape's licensed spiritual practitioners hold prayer visual during service and are available for individual prayer immediately after this service, and that'll be back in the little room back there. They are also engaging with you in the comments of this broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. You're invited to share any prayer requests there or contact our prayer ministry directly. So our flower dedication. To my sweetheart, Shanti, thank you for being my best friend for 2 decades and my wife for 10 glorious years. I appreciate your giving me the opportunity to work on perfecting my ability to love. I promise to keep up that task as being your partner. This is the best assignment I could ever imagine. With all my love, Lauren. Oh, yeah, you got to give him some love. Now it's time for our affirmations. I invite you to stand. And if some of you are able, stand and repeat them aloud after me, line by line. Today, I lift my vibration, expand my horizons, and set myself free.
Today I lift my vibration, expand my horizons, and set myself free.
Love, inspiration, and beauty are my way, and my means, and my life.
Love, inspiration, and beauty are my way, my means, and my life.
I am a global citizen anchoring peace and oneness everywhere I go.
I am a global citizen anchoring peace and oneness everywhere I go.
Uplifting the paradigm, shifting insights, transformed my body and my mind.
Uplifting and paradigm shifting insights transform my body and my mind.
I had a revelation. I am unlearned. Unlimited. And unafraid. God's glory, that's my story. Gratefully I let it be, and so it is. Amen. Agape's purpose statement. Our purpose as an intentional spiritual community is to be a living environment for individuals who realize they are unique emanations of God, the love intelligence governing the universe. We embody an understanding of our oneness with God, and we consciously practice this truth in our everyday lives. Through the New Thought, Ageless Wisdom teachings, and the energy of unconditional love, we are committed to individual transformation and being a beneficial presence on the planet. Simply, we are here for God. Our selective reading is from the Life Visioning, a transformative process for activating your unique gifts and highest potential. It can be found beginning on page 22 of chapter 1, titled, The University of Visioning. It is entitled, How Sweet the Surrender. Surrender is an expression of trust, a word of saying, I am available to emerge through me. I give my consent to it. It is a recognition that we are cradled by the existence and ultimately safe and secure regardless of what enters our experience. Even through times of uncertainty, by not resisting our unique gifts it offers us, we give ourselves the opportunity to realize that we are preparing to give birth to a deeper dimension of ourselves. Surrender frees us from the attachment because it is a declaration that we are willing to release from our experience the mental, emotion, and behavior habits that no longer serve us. This is a wider opening that invites us into our awareness, new insights, intuitive perception, and expanded goals. Whether it's about surrendering to God of your understanding, to your higher self within you, or simply to the integrity of existence, the willingness to surrender, whatever safety net you have created, opens a way for your acceptance and trust in whatever is revealed in the life visioning process. Okay. So, let us turn within. I can remember the first time I did this, and I opened up just like I did. My God, how sweet it is. I am so grateful for this opportunity to have this transformation in life. For all these people I've met over the years, for all the friendships that I've held, for all the knowledge that I have obtained, for all the love, for all the tears, for all the sweet, and even all the bitter. I'm grateful for this. And I also recognize that there's this one power, one presence, one absolutely divine cloud here, for lack of a better word, that we are all in. And that oneness is whatever you want to call it, we are thick in it. And so we are unified in this cloud of wonderful and of love and of harmony and of balance and of order. And it feels so good to us. And with that, I bless every one of you that are here today. I bless the lives that you have taken control of by announcing that you want to know who and what you really are. I bless everything that you have in you that has said that today I am not going to be the same person I was yesterday. I bless each and one of you for that. And I bless this thing we call the Agape experience. giving us an opportunity and a platform in which to say yes. And speaking of yes, I'm thankful for Reverend Michael's yes, which allowed him to set forth a journey for each and every one of us. As Reverend Michael always says, I'm not raising followers, I'm raising leaders. And we are each a leader in one of these, in all our aspects of life. And I'm thankful for this. I bless this service. I bless Lisa Nichols right now and her family that sits over here. I know there's a lot of love going on right now. And so with all this love, with all this harmony and all this balance and everything that's rolling around right now, I can't possibly believe anything could go wrong because it's in the balance of love. I'm thankful for this absolutely realization of this. And I let it be and say, and so it is. Amen.
We love you, Willard. Brenda. Just sending love to Lauren and Shakti, celebrating 10-year anniversary. They're out there in Hawaii. So as the doors are opening and we're allowing individuals to come into the sanctuary, we're just sharing this song. It is a special song to them and to all of us here at Agape. I will meet you with my heart, heart to heart. Let us meet again, and then may we become more of who we are, more of who we are. I will touch you with my soul, soul to soul. Let us touch again, and then may we behold more of who we are, more of who we are. I will meet you silently, breath to breath, breath to breath. Let us breathe as one, and then may we become more of who we are, more of who we are. I will meet you with my heart to heart, heart to heart. Let us meet again, and then may we become more of who we are. You guys got it? More of who we are. I will meet you silently, breath to breath, breath to breath. Let us breathe as one, and then may we become more of who we are, more of who we are. I will touch you, I will touch you with my soul, soul to soul, soul to soul. Let us touch again, and then may we behold more of who we are, 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 more of who
Beautiful. And now we have Tiffany
Yes.
Snow, spoken word artist. Let's invite her to the platform. Tiffany.
She is many, many
Give
things.
her some love and appreciation.
Practitioner here at Agape and actress. So come on up.
Hello. My name is Tiffany, and I'm going to be doing something that I wrote when I was in a very dark place, an extremely dark place. And I walked past a mirror and I got a glance of myself from the way in which Spirit sees us. And my desire is for all of us to be able to get a glimpse of how we really look. And my desire is for all of us to see each other in that way. And I would like to say this for everybody who is having challenges with seeing yourself, and those that have gone through that place. It's called Today I Saw Myself. Today I saw myself. I walked past a mirror, got a glance at myself, and I really saw myself. I stood back and really looked so I could be seen, so I could hear what I was saying. I paused and immediately I saw myself. I saw the me I've been playing a lifelong, exhausting game of hide and seek with. The me that whispers sweet nothings in my ear from time to time. The me that loves me at all stages. The stages when I'm up, down, confused, uncertain, and fearful. The me that roots for me when I'm living in the land of fear, doubt, and worry. Oh, today I saw myself. Today I looked in the mirror and cried at the image looking back at me. I cried at the beauty. I cried for the strength staring back at me, the ability to say yes to the calling of my soul, despite the current pain, despite the uncertainty. I cried at the knowing that comes from seeing that all is exactly as it should be. I cried for the yumminess of my present and all that is to come. I cried because I have absolutely no idea what tomorrow holds. But I know it's amazing. And I was so beautiful I had to look away. I was taking a moment to see myself, see past my insecurities and my doubts. And I cried because I saw the God in me. The God in me that loves me past the fear, past the doubt, past the I'm not good enough. I cried because I saw past the veil of you aren't enough. I cried because I felt the God in me speaking to me and reminding me of whose I am. I was taking a moment to see myself, see past my insecurities and my imperfections. And I cried because I really saw myself. And I loved me. I loved my journey to healing, my journey to completion, my journey to acceptance, my journey to surrender, my journey that was made just for me. And I saw myself and I wept for the calling of my soul, the calling to my greater yet to be. Today I saw myself. I stared into my eyes and told myself how beautiful I am, how necessary I am, how perfect I am. Today I saw myself. I saw myself to healing. I saw myself to completion. I saw myself to perfection. Today I saw myself and I loved me. In the words of Ntozake Shange, I loved me fiercely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. Powerful, powerful. Thank you. So, at Agape, you know that there's always compelling activity coming from the soul of the infinite of God itself through the Agape vision process. There's a lot going on here. So I'm going to invite Agape practitioner Lynn Alicia Henderson to come forward and simply give highlights of some of these things. Lynn Alicia.
Thank you, Reverend Coco. Good morning, Agape. Yes, so we do have a few highlights for you today, and I'm Highlighter Henderson here to hit the hot spots. Now, make sure you visit the Agape website, agapelive.com, for our weekly offerings and for more details on everything I'm about to share. Also, all the times listed are Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Yes? Si? Oui? Magnifico. Okay. Now, on this week's episode of Take Back Your Mind podcast, Reverend Michael welcomes Gurmukh. Gurmukh is a legacy teacher of Kundalini yoga and meditation as taught by Yogi Bhajan, an author, a pioneer of prenatal yoga, and co-founder of Golden Bridge Global Yoga. So you can watch or listen Take Back Your Mind with Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts. And remember to subscribe, ding, or follow to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday. Yes? Excellent. And if you are seeking spiritual insight into your finances, health, life purpose, or world events, email Reverend Michael at podcast@michaelbeckwith.com, and your question may be featured as the life question of the week on Take Back Your Mind podcast with Michael B. Beckwith. Remember to share your first name and location. Yes? Excellent. Now, Agape family, take note. After today, for a month, the month of August, all services are live streamed only. The good news is the Saban Theater is renovating the lobby. So we look forward to welcoming you into a brand new space in person on Sunday, September 3rd. Hooray! Yay! Now, this Tuesday, Laughter Yoga meets on Zoom at 6 p.m., facilitated by Agape practitioner Martin Weish. On our website, click on the banner to register. And folks, there's no experience necessary. Ha 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 ha, mistake. Yes. Freedom Path Ministry Zooms this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Release any sense of addiction, old beliefs, or attachments. Jason Benfield, Agape practitioner, is our guest speaker this week. So go to our website and click on the Freedom Path banner at the top of the page for more information and to register. And know, this is a gift to the Agape community and all are welcome. Yes? Yes. Thank you. Finally, save the date. Agape University is offering a new class. Join us as master teacher Reverend Joanne Coleman woohoo, guides us in the revelation of the 5 Aramaic words you want to know. They will heal your heart. It's going to be 5 Tuesdays beginning August 22nd. Stay tuned for information and also how to register. Got it? All right, calling all love revolutionaries. Ding, ding. Hello. Add the newest Agape t-shirt to your summer rotation for sale at the Agape online shop. Yes? Yes. Beautiful. Peace and blessings, Agape. Henderson, the highlighter, signing out.
Thank you so much, Lynn Alicia. Now, Reverend Michael, as I said, is in Miami, Florida this weekend at the Forbidden Conscious Awards, celebrating individuals who have made a worldwide impact in the categories of spirituality, health and wellness, philanthropy, and entrepreneurship. Dr. Beckwith was voted among the top 3 in the world in the category of spirituality, and as he mentioned to me, he didn't ask anybody to vote. Let's hear, that's where he is today. Let's hear from Reverend Michael right now.
Peace and dynamic blessings to all of you today, those who are tuning in from all around the globe to the Agape International Spiritual Center, those who are right here in the room celebrating the divine presence that's within us and is seeking to know itself as us. I welcome you today. First of all, let me just say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the blessings, well wishes, cards, and gifts that you sent my way for my appearance today, and those who have begun to give during our summer July fundraising month, in which, in honor of the founder, which is me, by the way, you have begun to up-level your gifting and your tithing, your offering, and your donations in support of the Agape International Spiritual Center. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely appreciate you. And today, we have and had Keely Beckwith doing the Way of Meditation service. We have one of the greatest inspirational speakers on the planet with us today, my sister, Lisa Nichols. And we have just a magnificent day curated musically by Marianne Lewis. And it's going to be very powerful. So thank you for being here. The good news is that there's going to be a facelift in our place of worship. So when you come back on that grand reopening on September 3rd, it's going to be fire. Beautiful and fire. All right. Have a beautiful day. I'll be in the pulpit next Sunday. Tune in. Love you much. Peace.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Reverend Michael. Now, the choir is going to sing again in a moment. However, I want to give a more formal introduction of our own blessed and beloved Lisa Nichols, if you don't know her. This is just highlights. She's one of the world's most requested speakers, as well as media personality and corporate CEO whose global platform reaches over 170 countries and has served over 80 million people. Lisa's social media reach is over 1.9 million followers. Yeah. As founder and chief executive officer of Motivating the Masses Incorporated, she has developed workshops and programs that have transformed thousands of businesses and the lives of entrepreneurs across the globe. As a result of her training, her students become unforgettable speakers, best-selling authors, and 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs. Lisa's extraordinary story of transforming her own life from public assistance to leading a multi-million-dollar enterprise is the inspiration behind her bold mission to teach others, that's you, that it's possible to do the same. Today, fans worldwide revere Lisa for her mastery of teaching people how to accomplish unfathomable goals and tap their, unfathomable goals, and tap their limitless potential. So you know you're in for a powerful treat this morning. I hope you really take this opportunity to tune in and to be inspired when she steps up here to speak. So, International Choir, let's go.
We don't have to work our way into the kingdom.
We are here.
We don't have to work our way into the queendom.
We are here.
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 We are the full and powerful radiant light. We are the full and powerful radiant light. We don't have to buy our way into the kingdom.
It's already been given.
We don't have to pay our way into the kingdom.
Receive it from your living.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are the full and powerful radiant light. We are the full and powerful radiant light. You don't have to fight your way into the kingdom.
Be still and know.
You don't have to force your way into the queendom.
Surrender to the flow.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are here.
We are the full and powerful radiant light. We are the full and powerful radiant light. The light of love shall rule, yeah. As we reclaim royalty, yes. Close your eyes and begin to see the truth of life sets us free. You get to use your mind to create your kingdom.
God will be
To
done.
walk with the power to bring forth
Joining us now is 6-time best-selling author and world-renowned motivational speaker, Lisa Nichols.
Her life story is a mind-boggling tale of profound human transformation. She was formerly broke and surviving only with the help of public aid, but this single mother learned her way to success and went from being on public assistance to running a multi-million-dollar public company.
I'm an average, ordinary woman who chose every day to make one more extraordinary decision. I realized that I am my rescue. No one else is my rescue. I am my rescue.
So excited to be with you. Agape, 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 agape. Agape, 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 agape. Oh, I'll say to myself, welcome home, Lisa, because this is home. Thank you so much for having me back. Thank you to my brother from another mother, the Rev. I think we get an email on our business email when he wants me to come speak. And if I don't reply in time, I get a text so I can see the Rev. And let me tell you, after 20 years of doing this, I don't even open the text. When I see Rev, I call my office. I say, there's an email that I have not replied to yet. Would you please tell him yes while I figure out what I just said yes to? There's a standing agreement when we are here. Rev and I, we say yes, and then we figure out the request. And yeah. I think once I said yes to him, and he says, so you need to get on a plane in about 8 days and come to South Africa. Remember, you said yes. And in 8 days, I was on a plane. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm so grateful to be here in this time with you. Some of the sisters earlier was telling me the last time I was here, it was a couple of years ago. And we were going through more dynamic times. And times are still dynamic, more dynamic, which is why I love the conversation of revolutionaries of love, because I truly believe there are enough other revolutionaries out there of chaos. But I believe love conquers all things. I really believe that. And I'm not a Pollyanna chick that just don't require any evidence. I require evidence. But once I get evidence, I don't question it. And so I stopped by to possibly disrupt your soul a bit. I've been known to disrupt the soul or two, in a good way. I stopped by to raise the bar of us, from us, for us, by us. I stopped by to honor that internal request that says, please don't let me off the hook of my greatness, no matter my circumstance. Please, I stopped by to honor that. I stopped by to honor that internal gauge that says, is there more in me? Could there be more in me? If the God that I know is in me, then all things I could do. I stopped by to honor that possibility. I stopped by. And when I say I stopped by, I really did, because some of y'all know that I now live in the beautiful country of the Bahamas, and with my beautiful husband and my bonus son and my bonus daughter, who's right here with me, my bonus daughter. Just wave. Stand up. I'm gonna embarrass you. That's my bonus baby. That's my bonus baby. That's my bonus baby. And I'm on my last 48 hours here. My last 48 hours here, and I want to spend every single minute with my family. So my family is here. Would you guys please stand up? Mildred, would you stand up? Grandbaby, would you stand up? Grant, would you stand up?
Everybody gotta come. I love you guys. Thank you for anchoring me. Thank you for reminding me what it feels like to be a part of an amazing family. And most of all, I get to be with the man who taught me not that I will always fly, but the man who taught me that I will always get up if I fall. My dad. So, revolution of self-love. First, let me break down what revolution means. Revolution means, write it a little darker. Revolution means involving or causing a complete change. Whew. I love to break down words. I don't just use words because they sound good or they rhyme. I want to break down the word and understand, what does it mean? A revolution and a revolutionary is someone that's willing to involve or cause a complete change. That's a bold person. That's an unapologetic person. That's someone who's not checking how many likes they got on social media. They're not looking at the thumbs down. They're not even looking at the thumbs up. They're looking at the outcome that's required. They're not taking notes on how approved they are. They're not worried about how can they control someone else's perception of them. Someone who's a revolutionary is someone who says, I need to be a part of causing, say causing, complete, say complete, change. That's bold. Matter of fact, most of those people we end up talking about, we end up writing about, we end up reading about. And I'm just asking, what are we going to say about you? It's getting hot in here. Don't take off none of your clothes. So if the revolution, if this is that time, then what change am I going to cause? That's the question we get to wake up with every day. Who must I become to create a complete change? And I'm not going to do it all in one day. I'm not going to do it all in 1 week. I'm not going to do it all in 1 month, not even a year. It might take me 20. But I'm willing to spend my life becoming and creating and causing the complete change I'm responsible for. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. I'm not sure if you met me, but I'm Reverend Beckwith's little sister. And I came so that we give ourselves permission to be on the inside of the frame. I don't want to look at the picture. I want to help draw it. I want to use my divine colors. My colors aren't your colors. And my lines aren't your lines. And my journey's not your journey, but I got some color to add. I got some lines to draw. I got some contribution to bring. And I'm not going to do it all perfect, but my imperfection might just have some progress in it. Hello, somebody. Hello. I just stopped by. I stopped by because when Tiffany, that sister, talked about I saw myself in the mirror. Oh, who's she write that for? That's my story. I saw myself in the mirror. I saw all my imperfections. I saw all my drama. I saw this dark skin, these full lips, these round hips, this kinky hair that wasn't celebrated as being beautiful. I saw it all. I blamed it all. I saw the girl in South Central LA, born between the Harlem Crip 30s and the Rolling 60s. I saw the girl who had 3 fights a week to get home from school. I saw the girl that was functionally dyslexic. I saw all my imperfections before I saw my greatness. I saw all the reasons why I shouldn't stand up and I shouldn't get up and I shouldn't speak up. Who am I? And look at my history. And then I realized, look at me and look at my history. And oh, with a past like that, I'm perfect for a time like this. Hello, somebody. With a past like that, you perfect for a time like this. It's not It's not in spite of your story that you get to do great things and be a revolutionary. It's because of your story that you are the revolution. You are the conversation. You are the evidence. If you want some evidence, look to your left and your right and tell them you are the evidence. You are the evidence. You are the evidence. You're the evidence that all great things still come through. You are the evidence that we get to rise 1,000 times. You are the evidence that love does prevail. You are the evidence that God is a God of 1,000 second chances. And every time you get to 999, press reset. And you got 1,000 more. I just stopped by to stir your soul. I stopped by to make it mildly to moderately to significantly uncomfortable to sit in any form of mediocrity. I stopped by for you to feel a sense of urgency to jump in, to play bigger, to forgive the perceivingly unforgivable, to not be okay being mad so long. Like you feel uncomfortable. I've been mad too long. I've been angry too long. I've been judgmental too long. For you to have some discomfort in anything that's not of your highest consciousness. I just stopped by for that. I stopped by. I stopped by. I stopped by. I stopped by for you to allow your love to transcend color lines. Don't just love the people who are easy to love. Hey, I stopped by to invite you. Can you love the perceivingly unlovable out loud? Can you forgive the perceivingly unforgivable out loud? Can you embrace those who feel like they have thorns all over them in front of somebody else? Can you be a stand for what's right even without anybody agreeing with you? I stopped by to ask you, can you make a distinction between your convenience and your convictions? I just stopped by. I stopped by to find out, what story are you telling? Because we're all telling a story. You're telling a story by the way you chose to live yesterday. You're telling a story about the way you chose to be and show up today. And that whole thing, I'll get better later. Your later is right now. You're telling your story right now. You're writing your story right now. You have the pen in your hand. No one can write your story but you. So what does this chapter look like? And spend your time studying the chapter, because unfortunately so many of us cut and paste our chapter 4 into our chapter 24 and wonder, why does it look the same? Because you're singing the same story, you're writing the same song, you're complaining the same complaint, you're judging the same judgment. And I just stopped by to invite you, write a new chapter if you want a new chapter. Like, it's not your old story that you stand in, it's your old story you stand on. I just stopped by. I just stopped by to ask you, if you were non-negotiable and unapologetic and knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? I love your faces right now. They're like, ooh, she deep. She deep. Yeah, y'all know I'm coming for you. I'm not coming to entertain you. I'm coming for your breakthrough. I'm coming for your transformation. That's all I come for. That's all I come for. I don't come to get more people on my social media. I come for your breakthrough. That's what I come for. Because somebody who didn't make it through those doors, they're waiting on the you you're becoming when you walk out. And I'm standing on their behalf, not on what happens in here. This is not where the work begins. Have you noticed that you're just sitting down? Did you notice that yet? The work begins when you go out that door and someone says something that you don't agree with. Someone does something that you don't agree with, and they're in your family. Hey, don't go serve the world, serve the family first. I'm just saying, love the unlovable, forgive the unforgivable. Be the conversation that you want to have around you. Be it. I shared earlier that I was in Toronto, Canada, now, gosh, it almost 20 years ago, and a gentleman came up to me and he says, I have a problem with you, Lisa Nichols. I said, get in line. He said, no, I got a real problem with you. I said, what's your problem, sir? He said, I'm atheist. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in a higher source. I don't believe in anything but me. That's it. I'm all I can believe in. I don't believe in anything. I said, okay. He said, and you believe in this God, this higher power, and you always talking about this higher power. I said, okay. He said, and I love you. I love he said it from his soul. I love everything about you. I love the way you talk. I love your words. I love you. I said, okay, what's the problem? He said, this is not where you try to convince me to go with God. I said, no, sound like you cool going with whatever you going with. He was like, for real, you're not going to try to tell me I'm wrong? I said, no, it looks like if you love you love me, I love God. Why don't you just keep loving me and I'm going to keep loving God? We good. And he said, see, that's what I mean. You confusing me. You doing that mind game on me. Can't we be that transparent and that open? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. What I have learned how to do is perfectly be with my imperfections. I've learned how to embrace the journey, and I stand here in front of you as your sister, calling you to who can you become. Because, see, when people see me, they see this woman here, but they don't see the woman that had to get her. Hello, sir. There you go. Thank you so much. You keep doing that because I want to learn how to. That was you that I was with last time, wasn't it? Yes. I love you. I love you. I love you. I recognized you when you were up there. I'm not that same sister that's always been here. We talk about that mirror. And I came to the mirror because I have been diagnosed as clinically depressed. And I don't know how I got there. Anybody ever got somewhere and you're like, how did I get here? Like, what happened? What left turn did I make when I was supposed to go right? And I looked at this piece of paper and it had two things on it that were never supposed to be on the same piece of paper: Lisa, Nichols, and Prozac. And I said, well, how did I get there? Prozac, for those of you who don't know, is a medication for when you are really, really, really depressed. And somewhere along the line, I had lost Lisa. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Somewhere along the line, I was a great server of others. I was a great lover of others. I was a great lifter up of others. I mastered that. Somehow, I began to lift everybody up higher than me. And I ended up somewhere that I didn't see coming. And when I got in the mirror, I had to remind myself, and I did 3 sentences, and the first sentence was, Lisa, I'm proud that you. And I remember stuttering because I couldn't figure out what I was proud of anymore. I tried to find the words. All I could say was, I'm proud that you got out of bed today. I'm proud that you showered. Some hard times, y'all. I'm proud that you fed Jelani. I mean, I'm talking hard. In the second sentence, it was so hard to say, so hard to hear. I hated having to say it, but I said it every day. 7 different answers. Lisa, I forgive you for. Oh, I had to cut the shackles to blame, shame, guilt, regret, and anger every day. And every day they tried to tether themselves back to me again. And every day I cut them again. No. I forgave myself for you yesterday. See, self-love is not a one and done. You don't arrive when you love yourself because you don't even know what's around the corner next month. So you got to choose to love yourself again. The more you know, the more you got to keep choosing to love yourself. Self-love is not a noun. Self-love is not an arrival. Self-love is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's always going. And you got to watch out because the smarter you are, the smarter you'll fake yourself into believing you're doing self-love. Hello, somebody. I just stopped by to out you from yourself. Okay. Hi, you're welcome. I stopped by to make sure that you're preparing yourself for the long haul. There's a lot of forgiveness that you get to do with you. Like, be as gracious with yourself as you are with us. Oh, I can love other people. Oh no, girl, you okay? Oh no, you all right? But Lisa, I wouldn't let her off the hook. She should know better. Well, if I know better, I would have did better. Amen. Amen. So I just stopped by. Yes. Daddy, I'm going to go back there. Is that all right? All right, you can see me up there, okay? Can y'all make sure my dad can see me really good up there? I'm a daughter before I'm anything to anybody else in this room. So I just stopped by to ask you, who are you becoming when you give yourself permission to show up and shine unapologetically? And when you realize that you don't get to be amazing in spite of your past, but it's because of your past that you're perfect for such a time as this. Who better can rock us through this time than you? But you got to get real intentional about it, unapologetic about it, non-negotiable about it. You got to stop taking score on who might approve of you shining brightly. You got to stop worrying about outshining somebody. You came here bright. It will take you more effort to keep dimming your light than it would to just let it go. Hello, somebody. I'm just saying. So I just stopped by to ask you, if you unleashed it, when you unleashed it, what will we get? How will you rescue us? Because when I look at this chick, 1997, diagnosed clinically depressed, I had no idea who I was becoming. You have no idea who's trying to get out. You got the picture on me. Can you light me up? I'm chocolate. Can you light me up? Y'all got some house lights. It's a big old theater. You need me to go back? Hold on. Lighten up the chocolate. Lighten up the chocolate. You have no idea. My sis turned on her she turned on her cell phone light. She's like, I got you, sis. I got you, sis. There you go. There you go. Come on now. Come on now. There you go. There you go. I believe that there are parts of you. And just make whatever noise you make. If you know this is you, there are parts of you. There's parts of your light, like sitting inside your soul, just waiting to come out, saying, just let me out. Come on, just let me out. Come on, right now, just let me out. This is when I need to be out right now. Don't be scared or scared. Don't be. Let me out. Come on, just let me out. And you're steady working to make it perfect. And the world needs your imperfection. The world would be a better place with all your imperfection in it. When I look at what I did in 1998 and 1999, when I was still trying to figure this thing out called motivation, whoever was blessed, I'm grateful because I didn't know what I was doing. But that imperfection got me here. So I just stopped by. I stopped by to ask you, will you be willing to love beyond all the lines, all the stories, all the imperfections, all the things that people tell you? Will you be ready? Will you be ready? Are you willing to love even at the age you are? Young enough, old enough, wise enough? Will you be willing? Will you not keep score? Will you not ask anybody? You like wondering, what is she gonna do, huh? I'm coming for you. Are you willing? Are you willing? Are you willing to stop reading somebody else's fine print? Are you willing to stop living somebody else's biography? Are you willing to stop looking at the box that you should fit in? Don't ever say, oh, you playing out the box. When someone says, I say, there is no box. There is no box to play out of. Hello, I came for you. There is no box to play out of. I don't play out of the box. I erase the daggone lines on the box now. There is no box. I just stopped by. I stopped by to make it uncomfortable to shrink, to make it uncomfortable to keep score on how people think about you, to make it uncomfortable to worry about the thumb up or the thumb down. Who cares? Stop reading it. Do you. No one can do you. No one can do you. And if you don't do all of you dies when you go. Give us you. I want the imperfect you. Give me you. And don't worry about what people think. That's why it's a thought, and you can't see it. Hi, Daddy. How you doing? I can't walk by my daddy and not kiss him. And so I just stopped by. I stopped by to disrupt your soul in hopefully a beautiful way. Is the band near? Y'all know what I always do. I don't know how to do it officially. Can the music, can you guys come? Somebody who know how to play that? Where the band? Can you guys come? Yeah, tap on them. They went to get some water. Can you go get them? I always do this, Lee. They should know. This is never planned. And I never have any direction, but I like the music toward the end. Yes, amen. Come join me. Come Come join me. Give them some love as they are called out of their break. Just sit down. Just jam session. Just jam session. Just jam with me. We just gonna jam. I love music. I love your music. We just gonna jam. We just gonna jam. Yeah, just whatever. I don't know how to give you direction. But this is the time where you say, I'm ready for this. Say, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Like this thing that's happening right now, I'm ready for this. Like that's, you got to remind yourselves, I'm ready for this. Say that, baby, I'm ready for this. And you don't have to know the this. Just know, I'm ready for this. Because when you say, I'm ready for this, not one thing your soul or your eyes will miss. Tell yourselves, I'm ready for this. When you say, I'm ready for this, then you begin to look up and you stop that process where you tend to resist. Tell yourselves, I'm ready for this. See, y'all can just play. Don't it feel good? Don't it just happen? Hey, you feel it in your bones. I'm ready for this. I've been ready for this. When you do that, you'll realize that there's nothing that you will miss because you told yourself, I'm ready for this. Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't quite know what's going to happen, but I know whatever I need to go, wherever I need to grow, I'll do this because I'm not sure what's happening, but I am sure that. Tell yourselves, you got to constantly say it. And that requires you to lean on faith. See, when you don't have faith, you need to know the outcome. When you don't have faith, you need to be absolutely sure how it's going to end up. But see, your superpower is your surrender. Hello. Your superpower is to know, like you know, like you know, like you know that what? I'm ready for this. See, when you tell yourselves, I'm ready for this, then all of a sudden you become contagious to all the brothers and to every single sis. Say, I'm ready for this. And when things go hard and they get confronting and challenging, you got to remind yourself, my light was made for such a time as this. I'm ready for this. And you can't dim your light, because when you dim your light, you rob us. Because sis, your light was never meant for you to keep to yourself. Brother, your light was meant for us to capture a glimpse of. And then when I see your light, all of a sudden I can see a little bit more of my possibility when I'm in your proximity. Say, I'm ready for this. See, a lot of times we think we're nervous of failing, or we're nervous of succeeding, but that's not your biggest fear. Your biggest fear is getting to the end of your journey and looking back, and you didn't play full out for yourself. Remind yourself, I'm ready for this. You want to join me with some of your beautiful words? She said, I don't know what words, just sing because you're good. I'm ready for this. Whatever you want to say. I do this to them all the time, don't I, Lee?
I'm ready for this.
Hey! Hey! That's like sing that in the shower.
Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready for this.
Without knowing what this is. Hey, you don't have to read the fine print. Whatever it is.
Yes, I'm ready for this.
Whatever it is. See, you measure, you wonder what's around the corner. We spend our lifetimes bracing ourselves for what's around the corner. See, when you tell yourselves, I'm ready for whatever's around the corner, you tell whatever's around the corner, it better watch out for you. Hey, hey. I'm ready for this. That's all you got to say. If you walk away with nothing else today, I'm not sure what all Lisa said, but somehow I feel now I'm just ready for this, whatever this is. Remind yourself, you're smart enough. You're wise enough. You're old enough and you're young enough. You've been through just enough. Matter of fact, you've come through just enough. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
You've been ready for this. You overdue ready for this. Look, you like this? Bring it on. Come on. Bring it on. Come on. That's how you wake up every day. Not timid, not worried. You got everything you need. Say, I got everything I need to be ready for this. Like, you got everything you need. And I just stopped by. I just stopped by to stir your soul.
If the path is clear and there's nothing to fear, all I must do is walk, 'cause I'm ready. If the way is straight and I've a key to the gate, all I must do is walk. If I have all I need to sustain and feed me, and I'm carried each step of the way, oh yes, then there's no need to wait, no, to wonder or talk. All I have to do is walk.
You woke up ready.
All you gotta do is walk.
You woke up ready.
All you gotta do is walk.
You woke up ready. That thing last year got you ready. That bankruptcy got you ready. That heartbreak got you ready. Woo! I'm just saying, who ready? Who ready? Who ready? I just stopped by to make sure y'all was ready for this.
Ready for this. Ready for this.
Yeah, give Lisa Nichols more love and appreciation. Yeah. Let's take this energy and move it into the field of prayer for a brief moment. All of us can use more prayer, more truth. I just invite you to have this opportunity to turn to the one power, the one presence, the one life that God is. We turn away from all effect, condition, circumstance, and turn to the infinite at-one-ment that God is in power, in truth, in direct knowing, through the energy and the quality of unconditional love. As each of us turns to the same power and presence within, turning to the one of life, I accept for all of us a rich, radiant, dynamic blessing in whatever way we have been seeking to realize, to activate, to empower, and to ensure its delivery through our own souls. So I speak the word for each one, for every prayer request, and in particular for anybody that we're holding in prayer for healing, health, vitality, energy, wholeness. Anyone who's called our prayer ministry. We actively engage the heart and soul and know prayer is answered. For Jasmine Williams, for our own Robin Powell. I take this moment and invite each one here to say their own name out loud. Say it again. Do you have a name? Say it out loud. That soul now has declared its own magnificence, its own glory, and its own greatness. I invite each of us to say out loud the name of somebody, some situation, something that we've been holding in prayer. Say it out loud, just one thing. And right where that has been named, it is the naming of God for its own creation and its own reality in the midst of that. So healing, illumination, Love, enlightenment, wholeness and holiness, sacredness and honor, respect and joy, justice and grace prevails. And more than can be named, God realizes itself in joyous adulation of its one life. So glorifying God in the infinite, together in united state of agreement, we say, and so it is, and so I let it be. Amen. Thank you so much. I'm going to invite...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've never, thank you, please sit down. Thank you so much for your kindness and your love and your receptivity. Amen, amen, amen. We're ready for this. So this is my first time ever doing an invitation for offering, and I wanted to do it because of the work that Agape does. And in honor of Reverend's birthday, where he started this vision almost 38 years ago in November in his living room. And he will be written in the space of time as a change agent. He will be. He will be referred to when people look at the teachings like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and Mother Teresa will be written in that name, Reverend Beckwith, Dr. Reverend Beckwith. And we have an opportunity to be a part of that marketplace ministry. And so this is an offering. I've never done this before, but if I am going to ever do something new and different, it's here and it's now and it's for this purpose. I am going to, in my own unique way, I'm not a part of the formalities, but I asked Reverend, may I extend the invitation for us to honor his birthday and to help to create and continue to create the magnificence of consciousness and awareness and emotional safety that he creates. I came here in 2006, as soon as The Secret came out, and I had been ostracized by all the other churches because of my participation in The Secret. And for a while, I didn't know where I belonged because I need to feed my faith. And I found myself here. I thought for business. But when that welcome that just happened, Chef, earlier, I saw people look at me and accept me for who I am. And that needs to be all over the world. That needs to be global. And I'm so grateful for live stream. I'm so grateful that people don't have to get on a plane to be with us. However, a mobile ministry like this requires funding. And so I want to invite you, in honor of his birthday, to do as I and my family are going to do, and to go beyond your normal giving. And if you're new here, then give to the extent that you can. But to be a part of building a mobile ministry that doesn't have walls, that's the very thing that we all needed, so that those who haven't found this space yet can find us. And so this is a time we're offering. And I'm just going to ask you to be bold and outrageous. And listening to the service earlier, you'll hear, Reverend, I love all the ways you can give, how easy it is. So Adrian, help Auntie with all the ways they say. My nephew always keeps me technology right. So would you, yes. And would you guys just stay in the space and the spirit of giving?
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much, Lisa. Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'll stay with you.
So join with me as we begin to prepare our tithes, our gifts, our offerings, our donations. Just allow to upwell out of your heart a profound and deep connection of gratitude. Grateful to be here, grateful to be awake, grateful to be alive, grateful to be able to be a giver on the planet in some way, shape, or form that is uniquely yours to express. So gratitude. I bless the offering. I bless the tithes, the donations. I know it is all on time and in time. and comes from the Holy Spirit of love itself. So I bless us and I give thanks, and I know it is being fulfilled now. So in gratitude, I let it be. Yes. And now the ways that you can give. First, we have our wonderful QR code. I know it's been up. There we go. So as you know, you can hold your phone up to the QR code, and it will lead you directly to where you can give easily and effortlessly. You can think of what you're grateful for either today or any time in the past years. If you've been here, there's something about Agape that you're grateful for. I guarantee it, or you wouldn't be tuning in and sitting here. So just allow that to be the energy. You can set this QR code up and the text to give also, that it's a one-time or it's done on a regular basis. So if you're using the QR code, of course, if you're on our Facebook page or Dr. Michael's Facebook page or on YouTube, whatever platform you're on, you can use the QR code. You can text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to the number on your screen, 424-321-6243, 424-321-6243. You can set that up to give any time. Of course, if you're on the Agape website, you're on a safe, secure website, you can push the donate button. You can also be the old-fashioned way of doing things. Sometimes some of us like to do a little bit of all of it. You can write a check if you still write checks, make it out to Agape. You can either drop it, if you're here now, you can drop it in the basket on your way out, or if you're online, you can send it in to Agape International Spiritual Center, 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, 90211. Let the giving begin as we have this beautiful chant.
We welcome back to the stage Geminell.
I want to say thank you to Lisa for just reminding us to be proud of ourselves no matter where we're at in our journey. And this song is called I Am Proud. And so I want to invite you to sing this song with me, because it feels so good to say I am proud of who I am. Even if you may not feel it all the way, just feeling those words vibrate inside of you just feels so good. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am proud. I am glowing and I am flowing, and I just caught a good wave. I just spoke it and walked towards it, and now I'm having some good days. God just told me that I am worthy of receiving these good things. Yeah. So I am breathing in, and I am proud of who I am. Yeah. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. Yeah. Wherever you are, just sing I am proud. I am proud of who I am. Yeah. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. Yeah. 'Cause I am glowing and I am flowing, and I just caught a good wave. I just spoke it and walked towards it, and now I'm having some good days. And God just told me that I am worthy of receiving these good things. Yeah. So I am breathing in, and I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. Hey. I am proud I am proud of who I am. Yeah, I am proud of who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am proud. I am proud.
Thank you so much.
I'm so proud.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, beautiful. I want you to join with me. We want a collective, a unified field to bless the offering. So just join with me in prayer. And you may say something like this to yourself. Here's the prayer I'm using for now. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies this offering. It is a blessing because I make it so. It is pressed down and running over as a blessing and a benediction for everyone who's a part of this. That's everybody within the sound of my voice. It is a blessing and a benediction because I make it so. Blessing all those who give and blessing the Agape community in service to the one life and to the one love that God is. So in gratitude, I let it be, saying, and so it is. Amen. Thank you so much. Let's see, Reverend, stay right where you are. Reverend Arlene. As you know, she's a wonderful speaker here, a teacher. She works with all of the kids. So she's going to come forward with something special for you today.
Thank you, Reverend Coco. Greetings and salutations. We had some reggae music in the house, and then we have Lisa here from Barbados, and then I'm just feeling my roots right now. So, blessings to everyone. All right, so what's happening today? This is your special invitation. I am your human invitation, inviting you to move beyond our comfort zone, as we were called today. We're blessed to call Agape International Spiritual Center home, and Reverend Michael, our beloved teacher. This year, in celebration of our founder and spiritual director, we take a moment and give appreciation for all that he has offered and continues to offer in our lives. Every year, just as this one, Reverend Michael asks, in place of birthday gifts, that we each make financial gifts to support Agape community. Your generous contribution provides opportunities to share Agape's spiritual teachings, with the global community giving full access to the limitless power and promise of spiritual freedom. Spiritual education and oneness teachings are ultimately what heals the challenges that our world currently faces. During the past year, the demand for expanded access to Agape teachings has significantly increased, and we are making a substantial investment in what it's going to take to offer access to spiritual education to our community across the globe and answer the community's call. And what I love is I no longer ask the question, what is my purpose? For 21 years, I've been in the teen room. I've been with the young adults for 15 years. I have said yes to my commitment to serving humanity. Thank you. Through my work. And how did I gain access to it? Through the teachings here at Agape. This is why I give back. Not only do I give my physical self, my work, my hands, my words, but I also give my financial self to this community. And then who taught me how to use that cue? Oh my gosh. I used to write checks because I want to make sure I had it all written down. All I do is hold that camera up, that phone up, and I'm like, technology is okay. I think I've gotten a little carried away with it, but we're prospering from it. So my purpose here in this thing called life has shown up as me being the spiritual director of a treatment center for women and now men in recovery. And because of these teachings, I get to teach people they're not alone, that they're one with God. That's our teachings, right? I'm able to teach individuals who have no clue of what these teachings are, that they are emanations of the Most High God. They've never heard these words before. I get to teach people that no matter what you've done and where you've been, and no matter what has been done to you, you're divine. They never heard that before. And I get to do that in the world, not only with those in recovery, but with our teens and our young adults because of these teachings. So therefore, I give back. I give back with gratitude. And so now I realize I can't outgive God. I had a friend that when I would go out and give a tip, I always give good tips. And they would say, "You're giving too much." And I would look at them and say, "I can't outgive God." That's what I'm saying right here, right now in our community, that we get to fuel and fund Agape so that we may go into the world and give it what it needs. Love, sweet love. On that note, so no matter where you are in the world, you can take a stand as a revolutionary of love. Our goal during this celebration is to collectively give $150,000 or more to Agape, above and beyond our weekly tithes and donations, in support of the continued expansion of Reverend Michael's teachings. Say yes to you and share your gift with your Agape community. We know this is the best way to honor Reverend Michael, as it truly is, you are a gift to all of us. Now, there's many ways, the same ways you did before, with a little bit of a difference. You can text to donate using the number 424-321-6243 and put birthday there, B-Day. And you can go to agapelive.com, click on the birthday banner, or use the QR, my little friend, on the screen to go directly to the birthday giving page on the Agape website. On Facebook Live or YouTube, use the direct links and information provided in your chat window. Now, for those of you who are here in person, you can always give as you're exiting, or you can use the QR code and donation. I sit right here at 6:30 a.m. and do that. No gift is too small. No gift is too large, and you can make an impact. Some of you are able to give more, and if so, we thank you for your generosity. To ensure that during this ongoing time of intensity, others across the globe will have access to expanded Agape offerings. Last but not least, we want to thank you. There's some of you who are constantly giving, always. We thank you for your giving. If it's your first time, we thank you for your giving. And last but not least, I also want to say this. I just found this out. So I am with everyone else's children. Some of them are in this very room. I've been with them when they were younger, when they became young adults. And I said to myself, I have nieces and nephews to give to, but what happens when I cross over? And then last week, Reverend Julie mentioned this. This includes donations of real estate, assets, charitable trust, gift annuities, including Agape in your legacy plan. I had no idea. So if you are interested in giving in that way, learning more about these ways to give, please contact giving@agapelive.com. And so it is, and so it must be. Yes, Agape, thank you. Blessings.
Thank you so much, Reverend Arlene. All right, we're going to stand up and have our chant, and then Lisa will do our closing benediction. She will be happy to greet you in the foyer. Just a few things. Reverend Michael, as you heard, will be back next week. For this service, you have to be aware that for the whole month of August, there's no in-person service. I know you've heard this, I'm just reiterating it, because they're going to be working on the lobby and everywhere, so people can't come in except those of us on staff. After this service, practitioners are available for prayer outside in the lobby. There's a room, someone will direct you, so be sure you stop by and get prayer today.
Yes, and also if you didn't have an opportunity to sign the signs last week for Reverend Michael, there is a sign out there, and you're welcome to put some birthday wishes on that. They're the beautiful signs that were created by the choir and by Jennifer Kapler. So we're keeping that celebration going, the revolutionaries of love that all of us are. And you can also see Geminell out in the lobby as well. Yes, so let's all sing together. Blessed always. Blessed always, blessed always. Blessed always. Blessed always. For the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say, let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say, Amen.
God, thank you so much for waking us each up this morning. Thank you for having breath in our body. Thank you for the ability to come together and gather so that we can find the better, best versions of us to honor you. Lord, remind us on a daily basis that we are ready, that we are proud, and that we are enough. Thank you for sending your earth angels on your behalf to hold our hand, to hug us, to look in our eyes, to remind us, keep going, for you are prepared for such a time as this. As we go forth, allow us to use everything that we've learned, we've been inspired, we've embodied. Allow us to bring it to life as soon as we get on the other side of those doors. Lord, don't allow us to keep it inside ourselves. We are not selfish. We are giving and we are obedient and we are ready. We are ready. We are ready for this. And this we say, Ashe. It is so. And amen.
When I close my eyes and think of you, I reminisce on all the things you do. I can't imagine my life without you. It's like paradise now, I know that it's real. It's no mystery. God lives a sacred life to see. Now the truth has set me free. It makes me wanna love you more. I never knew I could be so happy. And I never knew I'd be so secure. Because of your love, life has brand new meaning. It's gonna be a brighter day, brighter day. I never thought that I would smile again. I never thought the dark clouds would end. I never thought that I could have a friend that would keep me, never leave me alone. Spiritual everything, the only one that makes my heart sing. Now I know it's real love means. It's everlasting, lasting. I never knew I could be so happy. And I never knew I'd be so secure. Because of your love, life has brand new meaning. It's gonna be a brighter day, brighter day.
I never knew.
I never knew I could be so happy.
Yeah.
And I never knew I'd be so secure.
Why?
Because of your love, life has brand new meaning. It's gonna be a brighter day, brighter day.
David Neal, give us something. Klickovitz. Come on. Give us a little something, Dwayne. All right now. I never knew. Come on.
I never knew I could be so happy.
Yeah.
I never knew I'd be so secure.
Tell us why.
Because of your love, life has brand new meaning. It's only right here, right here.
All right. Beautiful Agape International Choir. Our wonderful house band, Idris Hester on percussion. Rayford Griffin on the drums. Dwayne Augustine on bass. That is David Neal on our guitar today. Christian Klickovitz on the keys. Wonderful choir. Geminell. Lisa Nichols. Yeah. Have a beautiful week, everybody. I'm Marianne Lewis. Much, much love to all of you. Have a beautiful week. We'll see you. Blessings to Reverend Michael. Keep on celebrating. We love you.